Alright, what is up guys? This is Mr. B3 Cubed and welcome back to another Photoshop tutorial today. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about Photoshop's shadows and DPI scaling. In material design, it is advised on the material design website that everything must be 1 dp thick. So essentially flat, but not so flat that it doesn't pop out. Because that's the theme of material. It's basically very clean, aesthetic look, but it still kind of pops out at you and it's very vibrant and cool. So I have 3 circles here on this document in front of me. They all have a different effect of drop shadow effect added to them. So for instance, this one right here has a drop shadow with a crazy amount of distance, and that's the distance filter. First, if you didn't realize how to get there, the way you add effects to any layer is by double clicking the layer itself, and you get this layer, this menu here. So with drop shadow selected, you can modify all these, and you can also modify the angle of which it is being projected from. So I like just keeping it at 90 because it's a nice even number. Now obviously distance is right now 69px. Let's just make that 55 for now. So 55px is basically the DP scaling. So in material design, you need to have 1px DP, or 1 DP, sorry, not 1px. But they're essentially the same in this mindset here. So we'll just keep this at 1 for now. And that's the first step. Then I'll demonstrate using the second shape right here, which has a heavy effect on spread. Now spread, I believe, I don't know exactly how to describe this, but spread is how defined the shadow is. So for instance, if I turn it down, it's a lot more fuzzy, I guess you could say. Turn it all the way up, it's much more defined and hard. Add noise to it, and it gets just disgusting. I hate adding noise. So spread, you just generally want to leave it around 10% or 20% if you feel like that's the way to go for you. I actually like 20% very much. So then the third step we'll demonstrate with this one right here. This one probably takes the most rendering to do, which is the size of the shadow itself. And the bigger you go, the more wide area it covers. Once again, you should only have this covering a small area, so I like to keep it at 10. So if we turn the spread up to 20 like we did with the other one, and then we have the size at 10, we now have a virtually perfect circle for material design. So what I'll do is I'll keep this shape right here, and I'll just go ahead and delete and delete. So we just have our one shape right here. I'm going to move this out of the way for now, and I'm going to create a rectangle, a very big rectangle. And then I'm going to rotate it because I like to rotate things. So let's just move that right there. That works. And then I'm going to reselect this. And so, as you noticed as well, when I created a new shape, that drop shadow was also added. To get rid of the drop shadow again, you literally just need to click on the eye and it's gone. And so that's what I was playing around with earlier. And because this is below this, we need to have that on top so we can see the shadow. So you can kind of see how that shadow is projecting on there, but it's not like so high, you know. So if we wanted to experiment around with these some more, that's the wrong shape. This shape here. If I continue to mess around with this, if I turn our distance up a bit using the up and down keys, you can kind of see it kind of pops out a little bit more. Kind of looks a little more ridiculous because you can't really tell where the boundaries are, which is really why it is advised that you keep it at 1px. So yeah, shadows are very important because they add depth to it. So earlier I was playing around with the Google I/O thing or whatever, and that's what this looks like. It's not actually the I/O logo, I just kind of threw it together for fun. So if I get back into this one here, yeah, it's very simple. Shadows are important if you want to make something look cool, like this one didn't, for instance, because I actually took off all the drop shadows. So if I just turn all the drop shadows back on, it looks a lot more in-depth and cool, like made of material. Because the idea of material, once again, is to add a realistic look to it while having brilliant and vibrant animations. So, yeah, I apologize if my speech was kind of weird today. I am wearing, my gosh, I can't even talk. I'm wearing orthodontic bands, and that's kind of causing me to have weird speech. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Photoshop tutorial. Stay tuned. Jeez, once again, can't talk. Stay tuned for the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.